Hi there, my name is Tanya. You're watching my lifestyle channel, and here I am going to share with you some thoughts and some aspects of my life. Welcome to my channel, I'm really glad to see you here. Okay, in this video we will discuss some life hacks about being a digital nomad, some points of living as one. For 3 years, together with my husband, I've been traveling around the world. We've been to the Southeast Asia, to the Europe, and to the South America, starting with North America, with Mexico, then Guatemala, Costa Rica, Colombia, and now we are in Georgia. And for 3 years we spent in one place, like 1 day, 3 days, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, sometimes 1 month or even 2 months. And I have something to tell you. I was a digital nomad. This means that I worked all the way. Of course, there were days where I didn't work, there were even months that I didn't work. But in general, yeah, I have my own blogs, I have my own online school, sometimes I have clients for SMM to work with their social media. And of course, we had to learn money to travel, and because my husband is a teacher, a language teacher, and we were both working. So first, if you are traveling and working at the same time, you must realize that it is not a vacation. That is definitely not a vacation, because you cannot come from sightseeing and go to sleep. Of course you want to, because you have a lot of new impressions, because you are tired, because it is very hot. Usually it is very hot, like in Bangkok it is 35-36 degrees Celsius, and of course you feel tired. Of course you want to have a nap, but if you want to work, you need to come and to work. That's all. In this case, you just need to have a burning desire to do what you're doing, to tell what you're telling the world, to realize your work. Because if you don't believe in your work, if you don't believe in what you are doing, if you don't believe in yourself, you will always procrastinate, you will always have that nap, you will always postpone all the things you need to do. So yeah, believing in your work and having a burning desire to work is essential when you have a digital nomad life, or you just need money, because if you need money, you have no choice but to work, even when it's too hot, even when you are too lazy to do it. So yeah, the next thing I wanted to tell you, that if you are a digital nomad, no matter how tired you are, you have a job to do, you have work to do, so you need to do it. Then, comfortable space matter, because when you travel, sometimes you stay in tiny hotels, in some motels, where you have just only floor and a bed. It's great that you have a bed, because sometimes you don't even have a wardrobe or shelf or table here, yeah, and you need to find some ways to work on your bed. So if you have the opportunity to pay more to get a 2-room apartment, for example, if you are 2 in the family who are working and sometimes have meetups, calls, of course it is easier to work if the place is good, if it is comfortable, if it is spacious, if you have some space to separate from your husband and to be with yourself and with your tasks. And the last thing I wanted to tell you is dividing your tasks, because when you're traveling, you have different types of activities. Sometimes you're just flying from one place to another. Sometimes you're taking a bus or a train, you don't have internet. Sometimes you're just sitting in a hotel and understanding what happened without having sightseeing. Yeah, and all of these moments can have different tasks. So like if I have no internet, I will write some text. Yeah, if I have internet, I will work with images. If I know that I will be too tired, I can maybe think about something strategic, make strategic plans. So you of course need to know yourself quite well to organize your remote work. course, you need remote work if you are a digital nomad. And you need some spare days in your traveling, like if the city is supposed to be sightseeing for 2 days, you can get 5 days to have 2 days of sightseeing and 3 days of work, and maybe 1 day for rest, because sightseeing is not rest, traveling is not rest, rest is not rest, and work is not rest as well. Yeah, if the city is really big like Mexico or Bangkok, you can stay here 1 month or 2 months to see everything, and it is definitely worth it. Of course, traveling and working at the same time is definitely really great, especially if you have so many opportunities now in this world. This world offers a lot to us, and we need to value it. So give me a like if you like this video and subscribe to see more of videos like this. I hope I will make this channel more alive, and see you next time. Bye bye.